India is one of the most fascinating countries in the world. The country that is home to elaborately sculptured thousand-year-old temples, the iconic Taj Mahal, tall skyscrapers, deep rain forests, frozen glaciers, vast stretches of deserts, and silvery beaches. The astonishing variety of India and the Indian people is just so diverse that it never fails to amaze observers of India. As the great Mark Twain once noted, India is the cradle of human race, birthplace of human speech, mother of history, grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of tradition. The most valuable and most instructive materials in the history of mankind are treasured up in India only. Not my words, but those of Mark Twain. However, even for the most ardent follower of India or the most informed Indian, there are certain unbelievable things about India which you did not know. And for those who are keen to know more about India, the intriguing facts that I am going to reveal in this video will make you even more curious about India. So without further ado, let's dive right into the 16 most unbelievable facts about India that you had no idea until now. India has the largest postal network in the world with over 155,000 post offices. And among them is one floating post office in Dal Lake, Srinagar, which was inaugurated in August 2011. Standing on a huge houseboat, the post office also includes a museum and a shop that sells postage stamps, among other things. Ajay V. Bhatt is the man behind USBs. The USB is now considered the de facto standard for connecting different devices, but it was met with a lukewarm response when Bhatt first pitched the idea to tech companies including Apple and Microsoft in the early 90s. It was Intel, the company he was working for at that time, that was bold enough to make the investment in the idea. The USB is now being used in over 10 billion devices worldwide. It took more than 25 million man-hours for completion of the Bandra-WORLI Sea Link Bridge in Mumbai. A true engineering and architectural marvel, the Bandra-WORLI Sea Link is an 8-lane cable-stayed bridge that links Bandra in the western suburbs of Mumbai with Worli in the South Mumbai. Steel cable has been used for supporting the various structures of the bridge. The steel wires used in the bridge is equivalent to the total circumference of the earth. One fact that everyone should know about India is that it loves peace. India as a country is so selfless that it isn't only capable of protecting itself but also goes across borders to protect and fight for humanitarian causes. So far, India has taken part in 43 peacekeeping missions of the UN with a total contribution exceeding 160,000 troops and a significant number of police personnel. India is the world's second largest English-speaking country. According to estimates, around 10% of its population speak English, and that is a massive 125 million people, which is second only to the US, and this figure is expected to quadruple in the next decade. Shampoo was invented in India. Maybe not the commercial liquid ones, but the method, the process of washing and massaging the hair with extracts from herbs. The word shampoo itself has been derived from the Sanskrit word champu, which means to massage. Now this is a very interesting one, and it signifies the amazing contrast which you can find only in India. In 1963, the Indian Space Research Organization launched its first rocket. The station had a single launch pad in the midst of coconut plantations. A local Catholic church, the St. Mary Magdalene's Church, served as the main office for the scientists. The bishop's house was converted into a workshop. A cattle shed became the laboratory in which young Indian scientists like Dr. Abdul Kalam worked, and the rocket was transported to the liftoff pad on a bicycle. The second rocket, which launched sometime later, was a little bigger and heavier, and it was transported in a bullock cart for the liftoff. Another feather in the cap for the Indian Space Research Organization. In September 2009, India's moon mission Chandrayaan detected water on moon for the first time by using its moon mineralogy mapper. NASA would later confirm that India's maiden lunar mission had traced water molecules on moon's surface. It also thanked the Indian Space Research Organization for making the discovery possible. Though produced by Intel Corporation of the US, Pentium is basically the outcome of a research conducted by an Indian engineer. Popularly known as father of the Pentium chip, the creator of the computer chip is Vinod Dham. Now let us move on from space and technology to facts that are food related. Call it religious beliefs or personal choice, or maybe both. It is believed that more than 20% of Indians are vegetarians, making it the largest vegetarian-friendly country in the world. India also recently overtook the European Union to become the world's largest producer of milk. India is often known as the diabetes capital of the world, and it should not come as a surprise since it was in India that sugar was first consumed ever. It was in early India where the manufacture of cane sugar granules from the sugarcane juice was first done over 2000 years ago. It was followed by improvements in refining the crystal granules. Many visitors from other parts of the world learnt refining and cultivation of sugar from the Indians. Can you work this out without the help of a calculator or any device? I guess no, and these numbers were picked up at random. It took Shakuntala Devi only 28 seconds to mentally calculate the multiplication of these two 13 digits number. Very few people around the world achieved what this Wonder Woman did. A mathematical prodigy, also known as the human computer, Shakuntala Devi was known for her complex problem-solving skills without the aid of any mechanical device. This famous prodigy once met Albert Einstein, and even he was taken aback by her acclaimed genius skills. She was able to answer all of his challenging mathematical problems, prompting him to call her a mathematical wizard. Dhyan Chand's mastery of hockey skills is known to most of the Indians. But what some of you may not know is that after defeating Germany 8-1 in the 1936 Berlin Olympics, Major Dhyan Chand, the wizard of hockey, was summoned by none other than Hitler. He was promised German citizenship, a high post in the German military, and the chance to play for the German national side. Dhyan Chand, however, politely declined the offer. Do you know that diamond was first discovered in India, and the country remained the only producer of this precious mineral till the 17th century and remained the dominant producer even in the 18th century? The world's love of diamonds had its start in India, where diamonds were gathered from countries' rivers and streams. Some historians estimate that India was trading in diamonds as early as the 4th century BC. That India is the world's largest democracy is a well-known fact, but this piece of information shows how vibrant the election process is and how seriously India takes its voting. Mahant Bharat Das, Darshan Das, has been voting since 2004 and during every election since then. A special polling booth has been set up exclusively for him as he is the only voter from Barnage in Gir Forest. Indian cinema has established itself as the world's largest producer of films. Cinema as a medium has gained immense popularity in the country, and as many as 1600 movies are produced in India in various languages. This includes the movies that are from the Hindi film industry, popularly known as Bollywood. There is so much more to India than the things I mentioned in this video, but I guess I will have to stop here. If you found the video interesting, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff I'll be putting here on a regular basis. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.